Hey guys, Isa here. I think we've all heard of the Veil update coming to Mafia by now, right? If not, then this is the video for you. And even if you have already, this is still the video for you. In this video, I'll be explaining the update as a whole, the new roles coming, any roles changing, disguises and anything I know of, their lore, along with any maps or such. If I missed anything, please let me know. Starting off strong, Mafia will be adding a new group, or, in other words, a faction. It'll be a neutral team in itself, seeing as how they have their own win circumstances and do not uphold or even subtly help either sides. The representative color for Veil is known to be chosen as yellow. When the round starts, Veil will not know who their teammates are until the Mafia first kills, then they will unlock a team chat after the first night. Veil players will not be able to immediately use their abilities. They need charges, which they will get for each death. The Veil team will also have a corruption bar all players can see. The corruption bar will rise each time the Veil team uses their abilities on someone. Now I'll discuss the roles. Starting off with Harbinger, Harbinger will be able to guess a player's role during the discussion sequence. If they guess the player's role correctly, that player will die. Though, if that player is not the role they guessed them to be, the Harbinger will die instead. Harbinger needs 3 charges in order to use this ability, meaning 3 players need to die before this ability is unlocked. Here is how the guessing bar looks in-game. Next role is Mirage. The Mirage is able to curse a player with hallucinations. Unlike the Harbinger, they passively gain charges, meaning it happens automatically and does not need to wait on a Mafia to kill. At least I think. I deeply apologize if that is wrong. Hallucinations vary based off how many charges they have. 1 charge will cause the victim to hear fake gunshots. 2 charges will cause the victim to see players attacking each other. As for 3 charges, the victim will not be able to use their perks for that night. And yes, a Mirage will have to walk up to their victim to use the ability on them. Now there's Poisoner. They can create toxic, poisonous potions that'll infect players and force them to find a doctor. I'm not sure how many charges it takes for Poisoner, or if they gain them passively or actively. But I'm assuming it'll be 3 charges as well. When struck by the Poisoner, you must find a doctor to heal you. If you are not healed in time, you will die. This also counts if you stand in the infected area for too long. Lastly, their Saboteur will no longer be an independent neutral, as they will be a part of the Veil teaming, meaning Janitor and Saboteur cannot farm together anymore, and Saboteur will have a more important role beyond just farming. This does mean a Saboteur will have to lock doors in secret, seeing as how every time they lock a door, they contribute to the corruption bar just as much as all the other Veil members. Now, onto disguises. There is a total of 8 limited disguises coming for the Veil update. You will need 6,000 credits in order to claim all of them. I did find a video with every disguise except for Mode. It also has descriptions of those disguises, so I'll show the screenshots I took and read them for you. Eclipse is a fiercely secretive spy who has effortlessly infiltrated countless cliques and gangs. Eclipse possesses a chillingly insightful mind that catches every hidden detail, true to her name. She carries an aura so immensely dark and magnetic that her very presence can make an entire room feel instantly blacked out. Dressed in the haunting attire of a classic plague doctor, Schnabel serves as the quintessential physician, savior, and most devoted loyalist to the Veil. Acting as their ultimate line of defense, he relentlessly tends to the Veil's wounded to ensure their survival while systematically eradicating any external virus, threat, or traitor that dares to infiltrate their inner sanctuary. Raised in the dark halls of the asylum, the core base of the Veil, Raven was eventually recruited into their ranks and sent on a shadowy mission to manipulate as many minds as possible with her unsettling thoughts. Highly secretive and impossibly elusive, she drifts through unseen, vanishing into thin air like a bird taking flight before anyone can uncover her past. The ultimate weapon of her local town, Darsha, is the ruthless enforcer who handles every dirty job without hesitation. If a dangerous deal needs making, she is the one dispatched to ensure it goes through. Fiercely brave, terrifyingly powerful, and relentlessly loyal to her shadow circle. Her devotion isn't driven by virtue, but by a cold, calculating desire for destruction, serving as the undisputed keeper and protecting fist of Mount Vaulted. Grozen stands as one of the most formidable and powerful members within the Veil. Fiercely loyal and acting as the Veil's sharpest sword, he guards the asylum with the relentless ferocity of a parent protecting their child, crushing any threat long before he can reach the gates. Fascinated by Raven's reckless bravery and absolute confidence, Drogon has his eyes firmly set on her, determined to pull her into his own exclusive orbit. However, completely unaware of her secret loyalty to the Veil, he is constantly left bewildered by her cryptic motives, constantly trying to decode what she is really planning behind the scenes. The master manipulator to Darsha's raw firepower, Nyx is the ultimate fuller, who prefers mind games over brute force. Working hand in hand with her loyal partner in crime, she thrives on instigating absolute chaos across town, expertly pulling the strings and fooling everyone in the environment before they even realize they've been played. I think all of the disguises being added are pretty cool. So far, Nyx, Eclipse and Dragon are my favorites. You can tell yours in the comments. Now, on to perks. 6 new Veil perks will be added. 3 basic perks, costing 600 for all and 200 for one. 2 enhanced perks, costing 1000 for both and 500 for one. And lastly, just 1 elite perk, costing 850. Luckily, I also got screenshots of the perks descriptions so you can understand fully how they work. I wrote these over in my notes app, so if there's any writing errors, they completely slipped under my nose, and I apologize. Communion. Each night you receive 1 right to pass on. Aim at a living member of the Veil and activate to hand 1 over. Give as often as you have rights left. You cannot hand 1 to yourself. Any right you keep still spends itself the moment your own ability is not ready. Pallbearer. When a Veil member dies or leaves, their role lies unclaimed. Activate at night to open the list of unclaimed mantles and take 1 as your own. Your old role is abandoned forever. There is no switching back. A mantle whose bearer still lives cannot be claimed. Last rights. Each Veil member who dies, by any means, banks you 1 right. Rights keep for the whole match and spend themselves the moment your ability is not ready. Mirage, haunt off cooldown, and haunt 1 target twice in a night. Saboteur, lock, and plant, with no weight between them. Poisoner, your brew finishes on the spot. Sinking ship, a doctor who pulls you off the ground dies, where they kneel. You die with them, instantly, before the revive ever lands. Poison and terror can still be treated safely. Puppeteer, activate, then press a player to seize their body for 10 seconds. You walk as them and wield their light. They can only watch. Their perks and abilities stay beyond your reach. King revealed when the Veil parts cannot be seized, once per night. No rest for the damned. When you die, you remain able to communicate with the Veil, marked dead. You can continue reading the main channel, but you can no longer speak in it. You may only spectate your surviving kin. I must say, these are all pretty cool perks. Especially the first enhanced one. It'll make me scared to ever play as Doctor again. Now, before we end over on this, I'll just make you aware of the fact that they're going to make it unable for the 2 doctors to heal one another, which will definitely make the game harder. The whole point of the Veil update is to even out the win rate so that Mafia will also have a more fair chance at winning. Lastly, we have maps. I do not know anything about any maps being updated, but I do know that they'll be adding a map for the Veil. The Asylum. It's named the Veil's Base. Here I'll show you a video from the Mafia TikTok page of said map and a few of the characters. You are free to interpret these for your own. After all, they're just teasers. The update will be coming out tomorrow, no matter what time or day it is for you. I hope you enjoy the update.